Now, many women with relaxed hair wear hair extensions. She's been wearing extensions for probably about 6 months. And this is her artist, Sade. Now, Sade, what are you doing right now? You're going to fill her hair, or are you just relaxing it today?
Relax it.
Yeah, so you're going to relax it. And I want to get close enough so you can see the extensions on her dark hair. In here. Now, have you worn weaves before?
Yeah.
And how do you find that this differs for you?
It's more manageable. I'm able to do my hair how I want to do my hair, and it's not as tight, and it doesn't cut my hair off.
So you can wear it all up.
Yeah.
And actually, the top of your hair is not broken. And I know that that's due to some good relaxing. You know, you're lucky genetically, you have good quality hair. But the top of your hair is grown in enough so that you don't need to actually wear a weave, because a weave goes up, you know, most weaves go up very high. You're not going to need that. So you put in some barrier, and are you going to relax right over the extension area?
Yep.
Now, what's important to know about that?
Not to go over the bonds, but even if you do, you just have to be careful with it. And then make sure you base the scalp so that way it doesn't burn the scalp.
Now, what happens if the relaxer goes over the bonds?
It might weaken it.
Okay.
It depends on the bonds, but just be careful not to go over it.
So you're just basically doing, and if I can pull this, you're just going to do the regrowth.
Yes.
And relax the regrowth.
Yes.
Because if you don't relax the hair, you eventually could lose it if you don't relax the whole area.
Yes, if you don't relax it, especially she had a good hair, but usually it's more coarser, so it gets twisted and tangled. So it will become, usually sometimes will become dreadlock, and it's hard for them to manage it because you need to brush it every day.
So unlike a weave, this system I know is much healthier. It's tension free. You know, the extensions will hang individually. There's no braiding on the scalp. But you do have to relax because you want a smooth cuticle, which is very, very important. So basically you start at the back after you've put the cream on and put the barrier on. And you have to work pretty quick with relaxer, so. And I know you're a pro because you've done this a million times. You could do it in your sleep. But you can get that section there. So her hair after this is done will lay very smooth. And what type of relaxer would you recommend people with extensions wear?
We use a shea butter relaxer. Which is
shea butter?
Yes. So it's good.
It's more mild.
Yes.
And even on coarse hair, it relaxes well?
It does, but you have to use regular or super. So it depends what type of hair they have.
Okay. So you would consider her hair what type of texture?
I would say
more on the coarse side?
Actually, no. It's kind of softer.
It is softer, okay.
Yeah.
So you're just going to work, goes right over the extensions. The extension regrowth. As we said, we try not to go over the bonding material. And what would be the next step after the relaxer is applied?
Usually after you put relaxer, you comb your hair so it gets smoother. But in this case, we can't comb it because with the extension. But whatever the extension is not there, we comb it. So probably the top area and the neck.
So the area that's not in the extensions is where you're going to comb. You're not going to really focus on where the extensions are.
No.
Okay. And just section. Now what happens if someone has really broken hair? Would you still do this?
The extension or the relaxer?
Both processes.
It depends how much hair they have. If they have longer hair in the top, we can do it because that's what covers the extension. If not, we just wait until the hair grows at least 4 to 5 inch, so that way they will have a coverage for the extension.
You want 4 to 5 inches of hair. Now, tell me, how has your experience been? Have you found that your hair has grown in better?
I found that if the top, actually when Today first did it, it wasn't as long as it is now.
Right.
And so it has grown, even the top has grown in. When I did a full set, I did see a change in length of my hair. in the past, even just this past 6 months.
So when you removed the extensions, essentially you saw some regrowth.
Right.
And you've worn weaves before.
Yes, I have.
And you did not see that with
No,
weaves.
my hair would be broken and it would feel very weak. I would have to definitely put a weave back in right away.
Immediately, yeah. Okay, so now you're combing the relaxer into the hair.
Yep.
Just on the regrowth.
Smooth it, yep. And then if you really have to, like if the hair is coarse, then you have to smooth it once. You just press it down. So
If you have to
way-
smooth, you can't comb where the extension
With the
attachments
extensions,
are.
yeah.
So
you
you're going to
can just
smooth with the
smooth
finger.
it with the finger.
Yep. And how long are you going to keep this on her?
Depends, but usually like 10, 15 minutes.
And then what do you do after? Are you going to blow dry her, or what do you think is the best
Usually
way?
after relaxer, to roll a set that's good because the hair is already weak with the relaxer. But some people, they want to blow dry their hair because it's time consuming. If you sit in a dryer, it takes like an hour
Right.
to dry.
Right.
So some people, they just want to blow dry it. But it's good to roll a set the hair.
And your
after
client
relaxer.
likes to do a roller set, or are you going to do a blow dry?
Actually, we're going to blow dry it.
You're going to blow dry. Okay. Okay. So now that you relaxed all the hair, you can see that the cuticle is really smooth. And you're just going to blow dry the whole thing.
Yeah.
From root to end. And we can match the texture that would work best for someone's hair.
Yes, we do. We have different texture of hair. So we will match that. So as you can see, the hair matched with the extension.
Beautiful.
You can't even really tell where her hair ends.
Let me just see the whole thing.
Brush, don't be afraid to brush it because you need to brush the extension from top to end because we shed hair 100, 150 hair a day. So that shedding stays with the bonds. If we don't brush it, they will start tangled. So they will become like kind of dreadlock, and we don't want that. So you really have to brush it every day. You open each section and brush it down. And usually we use Force Bristle brush. Soft, it's not hard, and you just brush them
From
down
root to end.
from root to end.
It's funny because we have taken so many women of color, women with relaxed hair, from the weave to the strand by strand technique. And it's just so much safer and healthier for the hair.
It is. It's more inconvenient. You can just ponytail your hair, brush your hair. You can go through your hair.
You can wear it all up.
Yep.
It's a big misconception that
If you wear it up, you can see the bonds.
beautiful. And it's like I said, there's a big would ordinarily wear a weave, but that's your only option. But we have taken so many of our clients and really transferred them to this type of method. And the success rate is so high, and their hair is growing. And the better their hair is, ultimately the better the extensions look. So tell me what you're doing now.
So if you want it straight, we can flat iron it. But she usually wants it curly, so we curl it. So the curl
She
will
wants
stay.
a loose wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could flat iron it to get real straight here, but the curl is just so pretty. And I know that high quality hair that we use, which is Remy, meaning the cuticle goes in one direction, it holds a beautiful curl.
So either when you curl it or flat iron it, you have to stay away from the bonds because we melt them to put in. So if we put heat on them, they will melt and you shed the hair.
Yeah, I would think it's going to do these beachy waves in section. And then you drop another section. What would you say? There's like a couple rows of extensions in the section you drop?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't realize there's extensions there, but look at how great you can wear that up. And so many brides call us and ask us if they can wear hair extensions because they want to have more hair for their updos, but they're not sure if they can wear these extensions up because they're so familiar with clip-in extensions and weaves. And with this, you can wear the hair extensions up. You can put in a hairpiece, headpiece for the wedding or prom. And it's just amazing. what you can do. You can even pin it all over to one side, half up, half down. And they curl, they hold such a fabulous curl. Okay, so you're just going to continue through the whole head, section by section. Very nice.
So this is the final style after relaxing the hair, and we curl it too so it blends well. See how smooth they are from roots to end. So they will look natural. It's not full like a weave, but it looks more natural and pretty.